Hey, all you Gold Cruisers out there. Hope we're having a great Thursday. I know we are getting ready for our big spring break next week. I'm going to spend some time with the Wilsons out in Gulf Shore, Alabama, but not without working. So we're going to be out doing our webinars and our Gold Cruise calls from Alabama and excited about everything we have to offer. Don't forget, tonight we're doing the online webinar. So it's a Monavie tasting party in your PJs. You can be sitting in the comfort of your own home and watching the online tasting party and sharing that with all your friends across the country. Last week we had several guests, and those guests called the person who invited them, and they got signed up simply by watching an online tasting. So great way to reach out to these markets, to these friends that are in areas that maybe don't have a tasting going on, and a way for you to watch how to do a tasting over and over again until you're comfortable with it, doing it on your own. You can gather a group of friends together and all watch the webinar together. So Thursdays nights, 9 p.m. Central, we'll be doing those. Make sure you look for my email. You can go to buildthejuice.com and reserve a space on there as well. But it's so important that you go ahead and you get set up for that, because you do have to get invited onto that and accept the invitation. So make sure you're doing that for the online. But here, this is all of you that are looking to get to gold. Everybody on here, we've got about 80 days left, and you can get on that gold cruise. It's up to you, so you just got to make the decision. Am I going to get on or am I not going to get on? It's up to you if you want to go. And all of you have the opportunity. But here's what it takes. It takes activity. So I did some visuals for you. 2. We all need to be doing at least 2 tastings a week. 2 tastings a week. In your home, in a friend's home, in someone you've sponsored's home, whatever it is, make sure you're doing at least 2 tasting parties a week. That's for you that's trying to go to gold, to get on that gold cruise. Say you want to get people at your tastings, what are you going to do? You want to make sure you're doing 5 one-on-ones. 5 one-on-ones, you're going to be setting up with your friends, setting these appointments, sitting down with them, sharing the product, going through the opportunity. How are you going to do that? You got to have extra product. You can't just have enough for you and your family. You got to have product to share. To grow your business, you got to share the product. You got to have inventory. Because the thing is, when your friends are ready to start, they want to start that day. So make sure you have enough product to forward them, front them, so that they can get started that day. And when their product comes in, you can get it back to them. So guys, make sure you have enough product in your inventory. Number 10, 10 phone calls every single day. Guys, these 10 phone calls aren't only into your team, because you want to be calling distributors. How's your day going? How's your tasting last night? Do you have any one-on-ones set up? How is Susie doing? How's Ben doing? You know, asking about things that are going on in their team. Hey, don't forget about the MVP event coming up. Don't forget about the tasting that I'm coming to. Hey, Renita's coming in town. The Wilsons are coming in town. 10 phone calls every day promoting what you have going on. Out of those 10 phone calls, you want to be making sure that you're calling new people. Out of that 10, I'd always do 2 to 3 phone calls every single day, talking to the brand new person, saying, hey, do you have some time so I want to sit down with you and tell you what I'm excited about. So we're going to recap that. You're having a tasting party. How do I get people there? Nobody's showing up. It's because you haven't been doing your 10 phone calls. Guys, all of this works together. It's not rocket science. You got to make sure you're doing your phone calls to your people in your team to promote what's coming up. Your phone calls to brand new people, because you want to sit down and talk to them so that you can do your 5 one-on-ones. It takes your 10 phone calls to get your one-on-one so that you can sit down, share the product, share the opportunity. How are you going to get people to your tastings? It's because of the phone calls, and it's because of the one-on-ones that you're getting your 2 tastings a week and you're getting your people to your tastings. If they're not showing up here, you didn't do these 2 things here. So it's so important to do your one-on-ones and your phone calls so that when you open up your home, people show up. Too many people are just doing this. Hey, I'll have a tasting, open up my home, you bring people. No, you want people. Let's make the night that you took off worth it. Let's make those phone calls, 10 a day. Let's do those one-on-ones, 5 per week, so that we can have hugely successful tasting parties. Guys, this is your ticket to gold. This is your ticket to getting on that gold cruise. Monavie's willing to give it to you for free. 2, 5, 10, 2 tastings, 5 one-on-ones, 10 phone calls. It's at your fingertips. Monavie's willing to give it. Bonuses for $250 at bronze, $500 at silver, $1,000 at gold, $1,500 at ruby, $2,000 at emerald. All it is there for you. We're giving it to you. You got to accept, and you got to get out there and make it happen. Say, you know what? This is the day. This is the day that my attitude changes to the belief that I'm going. You can be calling your friends saying, I'm going on a free cruise August 6th to the 10th. Who's coming with me? And your friends are going to ask you how. And by doing that, you're calling saying you're going on the cruise. They're going to want to sit down with you one-on-one to hear more. And from that one-on-one, they're going to want to learn more at a tasting and bring their friends. So you need all three. This is the key to your success. This is the key to getting on that gold cruise. You're saying, I'm gold and I want to go diamond. I want to get on the diamond destination. Double these numbers, guys. Double it up. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. We want to see each of you cruising for gold. Be watching the information, watching the calendar. Get your tickets to the MVP events. The regionals are going to be phenomenal. We're going to have revolutions at these regionals with workouts, but also just learning how to do the revolution program. How do you do the system and how you do the MVP system? So it's all there for you. Go for it. Get out your calendar, pencil in your calendar, say, I'm going. Do this activity, track it so that you know that you're on target. And guys, set your sights high, set your heights for being on that gold cruise with all these phenomenal people that want more than what they got. So if you want more and you want to do more, let's do different. 2, 5, 10, guys, that's the key to success. We'll talk to you soon.